Excellent. Thank you so much. Best of luck to your son.
Good job.
we're live streaming. That's what we're doing. I'm glad to know. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, no, it takes you take good. My son ran track. But you were catching insane, different experience. Thank you for doing this, by the way. There's a lot of people here who want this. Yeah.
Well, parents and grandparents and families and new cadets here this morning that soon will become the class of 2023, VMI staff and faculty and our coaches. Welcome to the Institute and welcome to the VMI family. I'm very pleased to spend a few minutes this afternoon on this, the opening day of the 2019-2020 academic year, VMI's 180th year, and the very beginning of your son or daughter's life as a VMI cadet. This morning we matriculated 515 cadets from 34 states and 3 foreign countries. 61% are from Virginia and 39% are from out of state. 80 are females, 108 are recruited NCAA athletes. 61% are majoring in math, science, and engineering, and 39% in the liberal arts, with a grade point average of 3.7. This is the second largest class in VMI's long history and very impressive in quality. This was a very competitive selection. VMI's congratulations to each of you. With me this afternoon is the senior leadership team at VMI, professionals with whom you and your cadet will soon become very familiar in the coming days, weeks, and months. And I will ask each to rise as their name is called. They are Brigadier General Robert W. Mareschi, Deputy Superintendent for Academics and Dean of the Faculty. General Mareschi is a 1983 graduate cum laude in economics from Augustana College and received his doctorate from the University of Illinois at Champaign in economics with a concentration in finance and applied microeconomics. In 2002, after extensive experience in business, he joined the VMI faculty as a professor of finance, and in 2013 was elevated to department head of the economics and business department. He assumed duties as deputy superintendent and dean of the faculty last year in 2018. Brigadier General Dallas Clark, Director of Finance, Administration, and Support. General Clark graduated from VMI in 1999 with a degree in Economics and Business. He previously served with the VMI Alumni Association and as the Institute's Strategic Planning Officer. General Clark holds a master's degree in business from Virginia Commonwealth University. He is one of 5 Clark brothers, we all know them, to graduate from the Institute. Colonel William J. Vonovich, Commandant of Cadets. Colonel Vonovich is a 1987 graduate of VMI who assumed duties as our Commandant following a very successful 27-year career in the United States Army. Colonel Ivanovich commanded numerous infantry and supporting units throughout his career, which included multiple combat tours in Iraq. In his final active duty assignment, he served as commander of the VMI Army ROTC detachment and professor of military science. With your arrival, he commences his 6th year of duty as VMI's Commandant. Dr. Dave Dials, Director of Intercollegiate Athletics. Dr. Dials came to VMI in 2013, having served in college administration, athletic administration for over 20 years. He previously served as the athletic director at Eastern Michigan University, St. Bonaventure's University, and Case Western Reserve University. He obtained his bachelor and master's degree from Ohio University and was awarded a doctorate of education degree from the University of Michigan. Chaplain Colonel Bob Phillips, Institute Chaplain and Chaplain to the Corps of Cadets. Colonel Phillips graduated from VMI in 1987. Originally from Long Island, New York, he commissioned in the United States Army as a field artillery officer. His final posting was Command Chaplain, Tripler Army Medical Center in Honolulu, Hawaii, which completed a sterling U.S. Army career of more than 25 years. He holds a Master of Divinity degree from Southwestern Baptist Theological Seminary, a Master of Science degree in counseling from Columbus State, and a master's degree in strategic studies from the U.S. Army War College. Sergeant Major William T. Sowers retired in June 2018 from the United States Marine Corps after 30 years of service, culminating as the Division Sergeant Major and Senior Non-Command Commissioned Officer of the famed 1st Marine Division at Camp Pendleton, California. He had an impressive, diversified career, with service on the front lines in combat, to drill sergeant duty, and command training responsibilities at the highest levels in the Marine Corps. He assumed duties as the Institute and the Corps Sergeant Major in 2018, and will have close involvement with the Corps of Cadets in terms of discipline, knowledge, appearance, leadership development, and new cadet military training program. Colonel Keith A. Klein is professor at the Department of Psychology with a doctorate in experimental psychology from the University of Tennessee, awarded to him in 1998. He receives VMI's Thomas Jefferson Teaching Award in 2008 and the Jackson Hope Prize for Excellence in Academic Advancement in 2019. He teaches courses in biological and health psychology and previously served as the Institute's Director of Undergraduate Research. He will serve as the class advisor to the class of 2023 during all 4 years of their cadetship. And also joining us this afternoon are Chris and Amanda Knott, co-chairs of the VMI Parents Council and residents of Virginia. Their son Patrick is a mechanical engineering major seeking a commission in the United States Navy and a member of the VMI class of 2020. I ask at this time that all Parents Council members in the audience please stand. I think most have gone home here this afternoon after a hot day. Thank you for your outgoing support today and for all you will be doing during this academic year. And lastly, Colonel James P. Inman, VMI's Chief of Staff and a graduate of the class of 1986, a career Army officer with 27 years of service. He earned a Bachelor of Arts in English from VMI and holds master's degrees in liberal arts from Louisiana State University and the National Defense University. A field artillery officer, he commanded an artillery battalion in combat, served as Chief of Staff of the U.S. Army ROTC Cadet Command, and commanded the National Capital Region Warrior Transition Brigade, responsible for all ill and seriously injured soldiers in the National Capital Region. He and the VMI staff are responsible for this matriculation and the many activities ongoing in your cadetship at the Institute. I mentioned a few moments ago that your sons and daughters, although they will become VMI cadets today, will not immediately become the VMI class of 2023. Let me explain. At most colleges, as soon as a freshman enrolls in the institution, he or she is automatically a member of the class of a particular year, usually the year designated by the anticipated graduation. At VMI, this designation is withheld from the entering class until it has met the challenges of our historic rat line and has been formally recognized by the upper classes. Only then, and this will take place sometime early in 2020, will your cadets truly enter the Corps of Cadets as a class of 2023. This tradition, like so many others at the Institute, emphasizes and reinforces the idea that VMI is really more than just a collection of individual students. VMI is a tight-knit community, an organic unity, where a corporate spirit distinguishes it from most other colleges. It is a military college, it is an institute, a community structured around academic excellence as well as military rules and regulations. The path your sons and daughters have chosen is not an easy one. It will challenge them, cause them to grow and mature and strengthen their character. This has characterized the VMI education since the very beginning in 1839, and thousands have gone before them. Life as a cadet is not just a set of trials and tribulations. Classmates soon get to know each other, and as people say today, they will bond. The brother rat spirit will eventually spread over the entire class, and individuals will begin to depend on others for friendship and help and encouragement and guidance. And class unity will grow, and this bond with their brother rats will last a lifetime. Cadets are also famous for their humor that they inject into this regimental life. And pride of accomplishment, whether it is an inspection, on parade, in the classroom, or on the playing fields, will grow. And I can tell you from personal experience and watching this now for over 60 years, by the time you return for Parents' Week in a short 8 weeks from now, your sons and daughters will be filled with the spirit of VMI. You will notice a change in them, a remarkable change, bearing, appearance, toughness, politeness, ability to sort out priorities, their friendships, and yes, the war stories will certainly be on display. Today, you will become a VMI cadet. Today, the exciting journey begins, which 4 years from now will culminate in graduation from the Virginia Military Institute. One of you will be appointed as a regimental commander. Another will be selected by your class as its class president, which incidentally is a lifetime duty. One of you will be voted to the presidency of our cherished honor court, and a number of you will captain our athletic teams. 4 years from now, you will be fully prepared, intellectually, physically, and in character, to pursue whatever personal goals that you have set for yourself. The 4 years will pass quickly. You may not think so this year, but they will pass quickly. But the effects of your education, your life at the Institute will remain with you for a lifetime. Today the journey begins, and we wish all of you the very, very best. I now call on Colonel Ivanovich, the Commandant of Cadets, for a few remarks.
Okay, just relax for a second. We'll get started. Shake it out. Shake it out. That's right. All right, I've got quick remarks here. The Chief cracking the whip over there. I've got push-ups to do for everything over 5.5 minutes. I matriculated to VMI 36 years ago today. So by now, my life was a blur. So I looked at that and what that meant. And in this system of first-class rat-dyke relationships, we've established dyke lines here. So that makes you my great, 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 great granddykes. And just saying that, I feel older. And look, now you now have some newfound information, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip, some advice about that. If you ever get in a situation when you're into the office for a penalty with me or my staff, and you let them know about that, I can promise it's not going to reduce your penalty. If you tell somebody uptown about it, you're not going to get free coffee. And if you let your cadre know, that we have this special relationship, they're probably not going to care. So let's just keep that between you and I. All right. Look, I'm Colonel Bill Wanovich, truly blessed to be living this dream in this job. It's been a distinct privilege and pleasure of mine and an honor to be affiliated with VMI and all of these very exceptional young men and women. A recent valedictorian said it better than I ever could. VMI has molded us to embrace concepts that are contrary to what we see in this world around us. In an increasingly sensitive world, VMI has made us durable. In a chaotic world, even-keeled. In a self-centered world, selfless. In a dishonest world, honorable. Our world is desperate for leaders of real honor and integrity. I truly believe I have the best job of any college administrator in the United States of America. I thank you for raising these young men and women and with the values and the character that is typical and expected at VMI. And I appreciate that you allow all of us to share in their growth, their maturity, and their personal future development. It's our goal here that you rarely ever hear the phrase, "That's good enough. It's okay. You almost did it." Put that out of your mind. I can tell you that it's not going to be good enough for the customer to bring in a major project almost on time or almost on budget. It's not going to be good enough to the military commander to almost bring back all of the soldiers from a mission safely. And it's not going to be good enough to your instructors or faculty or cadre and staff that you almost finish your homework or almost get it in on time or almost make it to formation. At VMI, arguably the toughest school in the nation, you'll soon find we're far better than good enough. As you can well imagine, doing 515 of anything isn't easy. And I hope that what you've watched today, it's become very apparent that this process is good. It's smooth, it's well coordinated, there's clear instruction, direction, and goodwill of people to help you out and assist you. People aren't rushed, things are being done correctly, and they're done to a high standard. All are knowledgeable about the job that they're doing, they're competent, professional, and they're well prepared. I think it says quite a lot about excellence at VMI. If you really take a good look around, every agency here performs in that manner on post. The grounds look right, the buildings are clean, they're operating, things are well marked. You see professionalism from the moment you arrive here through every facet of today's journey, including all of our administrative processes here in Cameron Hall, the Dean's office, our accomplished faculty, ROTCs, coaches and teams, to all the agencies and organizations that were represented up in Cock Hall at the Matriculation Fair, and also including all of the preparers and servers in Crozet Hall. But you especially see this excellence and professionalism in our cadets and cadre. This is my favorite 2 weeks, last week and this week. So much self-motivated drive and determination, continued attempts to strive for perfection and professionalism in drill and instruction. I hope it instills in you a very strong confidence in how we operate here. I hope that you are experiencing that strong sense of teamwork and professionalism, and that you would expect your son or daughter to receive throughout their VMI experience every single day. So know this: easy happens somewhere else. The easy way is for someone else to do. Anyone is able to do what's easy. It's really not all that special. Nothing in life worth doing or achieving has ever come easy. Easy doesn't change you. VMI is not going to be easy, but it's certainly going to be something that you can do. By virtue of your decision to be here today, you're declaring that you want to be challenged. And I promise you, as a challenge is what you're going to get. You're telling us that you desire to be pushed to your limits in every area of discipline, academics, fitness, military bearing, and selfless service to others. That you don't want what your peers are getting. That you prefer a path less traveled. You want to be part of something that is very special, at a place that is no ordinary college among people who want no ordinary life. So let me conclude with this. For success, in your rat line, through your VMI cadetship, throughout life, always, always, always give your very best effort and perform to your greatest and highest capability. There's nothing sadder in life than wasted talent for lack of effort. Once you've accomplished the task, either look for ways to get better at it, find a tougher task, set a higher goal, or find someone else to help out that is struggling and needs your help. In doing these things, you challenge yourself, and you also learn to become a great teammate. Most importantly, most emphatically, no matter what happens, not for any reason, never, ever, ever quit. Don't be afraid of failure. There's a huge difference between failing and quitting. Failing requires self-assessment, practice, resiliency, determination, motivation, and a can-do positive attitude. You can learn from failing. Quitting is for forever. Our goal now is to meet right back here, 11 a.m., May 16th, 2023. Parents, grandparents here, all of you cadets right behind me, getting ready to graduate. And at that point, I can guarantee you will have been challenged, pushed, and provided opportunities that put you on a path for life of honor, integrity, and great success. I guarantee that you will be exceptionally prepared, resilient, and ready for service as leaders in our military, to immediately begin your civilian career, or to go ahead and pursue graduate level schooling. I guarantee that in your life after VMI, you'll have a jump start on all of your peers, knowing that you can face, handle, and overcome the problems that life tend to throw at all of us. And that you'll have had an experience of a lifetime, stories to tell about those experiences for decades, and a bond and network that is envied by folks from outside of this system of VMI, but can only be understood by fellow alums and those who have walked the same path before you. With that, I wish you good luck, Godspeed, and I welcome you to the Virginia Military Institute. Thank you. Regimental Commander, post!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Austin W. Stansberry. I'm the Regimental Commander and Cadet First Captain of the Corps of Cadets. I would like to begin by addressing the parents. As you watch your sons and daughters walk across this floor today, understand that they are a direct reflection of the principles and values you have instilled within them. You should take immense pride in what they have done to make it thus far, and in what they are about to embark upon. Our process of molding your sons and daughters will quite possibly be the most difficult thing they have faced thus far. They will rely upon your continued support in the next few months into the upcoming years. I am humbled to lead them, and can assure you that they are in the safe and professional hands of my cadre. We have assembled the best team possible, men and women who are ideal cadets and value integrity and character above all else. To the rat mass of 2020 plus 3, I commend you on your decision to attend VMI. We live in a world where integrity, hard work, and selflessness are often given up for shortcuts, greed, and complacency. Our world is in desperate need of men and women who embody the values that VMI instills within its cadets. And today, you take the first step to answer that call. It means something to be from VMI because our graduates have proven their resolve in the face of near constant adversity. As they have demonstrated, though arduous, our process is not impossible. As vast and far-reaching as their accomplishments may be, you now walk in the foundation for their success. Our process is unlike any other in this nation. Uncompromising military and class systems that work in unison. An excellent education from one of the nation's top public undergraduate institutions. And the world's strictest honor code. This is how we are able to produce the nation's finest citizen soldiers. But make no mistake, this process comes at a price. You are about to enter the hardest school in this country. The bond you will create with the strangers to your left and right is ineffable. Together, you'll be challenged and tested in ways you could have never before imagined. But understand that for 180 years, cadets before you have endured this same process. Here at the Institute, you must earn everything. You must earn your place in our barracks. Nothing will be simply handed to you. Success. Success is not guaranteed. I cannot guarantee you that each of you will cross this stage in 4 years. However, I can assure you that you are provided with every tool needed to be successful. Use them. If you take one thing away from what I have to say today, let it be this. As large as our legacy may be, this is a small school. There's no way to hide from the fact that you will make yourself known. Your reputation will be defined by your willpower, integrity, and commitment to getting things done the right way. You will thrive if you make yourself known as someone who cares about our system and who refuses to be outworked. When stripped of all else, your reputation is all that you have. Relentlessly defend it. The decision you have made to be seated in front of me today lets us know that you want to make a change in yourself for the better. You have declared that you want a challenge. Rats, now is the time we make good on our promise to give you that challenge. Embrace our process, and you will succeed. Good luck. Alpha Company Commander, pause! Alpha Company Corporals, post!
I am the Alpha Company Commander. I am Cadet Captain Taylor J.F. Batt. I'm responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, those of you in the audience with the letter A on your name tag, come to the floor and report to the Alpha Company Guidon. Alpha Company Rats, fall in!
Our company corporals, post! I am the Bravo Company Commander. I'm Cadet Captain Colby P. Burke. I am responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. Those of you in the audience with the letter B on your tag, come to the audience and report to the company guidon. Bravo Company Rats, fall in!
Charlie Company corporals, post. I am the Charlie Company Commander. I am Cadet Captain Jacob L. Keith. I am responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, those of you in the audience with the letter C on your name tag, come to the floor and report to the Charlie Company guidon. Charlie Company Rats, fall in!
Delta Company corporals, post! I am the Delta Company commander. I'm Cadet Captain Anna C. McFarland. I'm responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, those of you in the audience with the letter D on your tag, come to the floor and report to the company guidon. Delta Company rats, fallen!
Band Company corporals, post.
I am the band company commander. I am Cadet Captain Skylar B. Birdie. I am responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, those of you in the audience with the letters BD on your tag, report to the company guidon.
Band Company rats, fallen! Echo Company corporals, post!
I am the Echo Company commander. I'm Cadet Captain Justin R. Polito. I'm responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, those of you with the letter E on your tag, come to the floor and report to the Echo Company guidon.
Echo Company rats, fallen! Foxtrot Company Corporals, post! I am the Foxtrot Company Commander. I'm Cadet Captain Carl T. Scary. I'm responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, all of you in the audience with the letter F on your tag, come to the floor and report to the Foxtrot Company Guidon. Foxtrot Company rats, fall in!
Golf Company Corporals, post! I am the Golf Company Commander. I am Cadet Captain Anna J. Bazanka. I am responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, those of you with the letter G on your name tags, come to the floor and report to the company guidon. Golf Company rats! Fall in! Parade, rest!
Hotel Company Corporals, post!
I am the Hotel Company Commander. I am Cadet Captain Alexander B. Dragan. I'm responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, all of you in the audience with the letter H on your tag, come to the floor and report to the Hotel Company guidon.
Hotel Company rats,
All in! Indian Company corporals, post! I am the Indian Company Executive Officer. I'm Cadet First Lieutenant Jeffrey C. Whitney. I'm responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, those of you in the audience with the letter I on your tag, come to the floor and report to the Indian Company Guidon. Indian Company rats, post!